Uh-oh. Colorado let that one slip away, didn't they? Are they going to be able to do this? It's honestly, I think we're going to a Game 7. We haven't even played Game 6 yet, but I think it's going to go to a Game 7. Tampa Bay trying to make that ridiculous comeback. Colorado trying to stop the three-peat. And if I'm a Colorado fan, I'm quivering a bit right now. The nerves, the butterflies are there. And you're up 3-2 still. But going back to Tampa Bay, trying to close it out there, that'll be... Yeah, you can do it. If not, well, as a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs, go to a Game 7, give us a Game 7 Stanley Cup Final, and then beat Tampa Bay. But the Game 7 is either, you beat Tampa Bay, end the three-peat, or Tampa Bay wins and they have this ridiculous comeback. They get the three-peat and they are, whatever, this generation's New York Islanders, I guess. A few missed calls this game, except for one, where they called the too many men on Colorado with like 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, which kind of just shelled the game, didn't it? Especially when Colorado had that momentum after Palat scored. Of course, game-winning goal, Andre Palat, who makes $5.3 million. He could probably walk away with seven and a half next year. You'll re-sign with Tampa Bay for less because that's just what happens for Tampa Bay. However, this game, I think it was a game of missed opportunities, and that comes from officiating. Because I know it doesn't come down to just one play. However, okay, so yeah, Tampa Bay scores to make it 1-0. Colorado ties it up. Nichushkin there. And then Tampa Bay scores again. Kucherov on the 4-on-3. And then Nichushkin scores again from Makar. Those two, if Colorado wins, one of those two are getting the MVP. Let's be honest, it's going to be Cal Makar. And then Andre Palat, game-winning goal, because that's all he does. He scores game-winning goals. However, I think when it was 2-2, it was 2-2, and Bowen Byram decides to try to do a headman, who I think he is going to be a Norris Trophy winner one day. Right now he's like what Roman Josi was to Shea Weber and Suter and everyone else in Nashville. He's 21 years old. He is going to be, and he already looks like an elite defenseman. This Colorado team, it might end up being like Nashville where there's just too much. They have an abundance of high-quality D, and they won't be able to keep everyone. But Bowen Byram, man, he looks good. He had a great chance. Cal Makar splits the D. He goes in. Killorn hooked the crap out of his hand. No call. Ooh, that would have gave them a 5-on-3, a chance to take the lead. Oh, referees, the officiating, and then Jeff Merrick, well done, by the way, before the game, saying it would be hilarious if the referees call too many men call something to do with like, I can't wait to see what the reactions would be. We will see shortly, won't we? Twitter's blown up. I'm going to watch some videos on YouTube just to see people's reactions because, let's be honest, it was too many men. That was a terrible one compared to even the goal. That was bad. That was bad. Poor timing by the Avs, and Tampa Bay, drains the clock. It's a few shots. They're quite safe with it. They hold on, and Vasilevsky wins another elimination game. The 2 goals Colorado scored against Vasilevsky were similar to ones they scored in Game 4, where Nichushkin's one, it was just like a knuckler by Makar from the point. Good face-off draw win, by the way, by the Avs there. Hits him on like the left elbow. He can't find it, and Nichushkin puts it in. The next one, Makar's shot, and Nichushkin hits off him and goes in. Those are the only 2 goals he scored against Vaz. Uh-oh. Kemper, on the other hand, letting a softie. Ruda. Strong shot, like almost 95, miles an hour, whatever the heck it was. But that can't go in. You could see the triangle, they said on the broadcast. You could see the triangle between his glove and his hip. Can't have that. The Kucherov goal, Corey Perry is just right in his office there in front of the net. I'm sorry, that just sucks because Josh Manson, like Tampa Bay does, he was just blocking everything. It was like that's what you wanted from Colorado. And Tampa Bay still scored. And then Palat's goal, miss. They just missed him. Cal Makar went down to support, and no one took Palat. He scores. He just gets it through. I think it ends up, I thought it was going to Kemper's glove, and it somehow went 5-hole. And then with the next 3 minutes, when it was under 6 minutes left, Colorado just went to town. I was like, they're going to come back. They're going to score. They're going to score in overtime and win it all. And then they took the penalty, and it just ruined it. It did. But this Tampa Bay team, wow. First period, very even. I felt Colorado was the main team from then on, except Tampa Bay had spurts. That Palat goal, it was just Tampa Bay at its finest that you've seen. Patient with the puck, Kucherov, oh my gosh. And they were just waiting for that opening. They did what people do against me in NHL 22. They just hold the puck, and eventually my D, I don't know, just randomly go behind the net and leave a guy open for the one-timer. And that's what happened for Palat. They score, they take the 3-2 win. They make it a 3-2 series. They go back to Tampa Bay, trying to tie it up 3-3 to then get to Colorado for Game 7. Absolutely insane. But the big thing here is, one, missed chances. Nathan McKinnon missing the net there. And then missed chances, I guess, to call the game appropriately because the officials missed some calls tonight. But hey, it's not baseball anyway. It's not like they're making 29 errors a night. But it is what it is. Too many bad call. Just finishes the game. That's funny. That's funny for me. What are your thoughts on the game? Who do you think is going to win Game 6? I'm predicting it's Tampa Bay, and we're going back to Colorado for Game 7. Anyway, exciting times to be a non-Colorado or Bolts fan, because this is just one heck of a series. I want Game 7. I want overtime. Give me all the dramatics. Anyway, that's it. See you next time. Cheers.